again, everybody. Thank you for this opportunity. I'm looking forward to addressing all of you and giving you some of the insights that I have gathered over the last 30 years of my career in technology. It's been a fascinating journey in technology. I worked for a large number of companies globally and in India. Did a few startups in India as well. So it's a pleasure to have gone through this technological journey in my life, having seen it from uh, small PCs to quantum computing today. So it's been a great journey, and I hope to share some of those experiences with you. So what I'm going to do is tell you some of the give you a brief overview of some of the technological trends that are defining the next decade and are driving the fourth industrial revolution. So let me share my presentation with you, and it's going to be just about 15 trends that I see in the market. Of course, this is just a small subset of the number of trends that are there in the market, but this should give you some idea of what you can look forward to in the next 10 to 15 years. Great. So I strongly believe that artificial intelligence and machine learning is going to be defining the next, decade, next 50 years of our lives. So this is one of the biggest technological trends transforming the businesses, whether it is from Amazon to Netflix or in healthcare or in cybersecurity. It's prevalent everywhere today as you see it. The machine's ability to learn by themselves and make autonomous decisions is going to be a defining factor in the next 50 years. As you've all heard over and over again that robots are going to be taking over our lives, it is going to be a part of the truth. Robots, cobots, intelligent co-workers, and chatbots, and which are actually getting to be very autonomous today, are going to be a part of our lives moving forward. And I'm sure a lot of you who have been working from home have seen this desperate need to get some robots at home to do your housework as well. So it's now getting into our daily lives as well. So natural language processing is another area which is going to be big. The ability for machines to understand our language, read text, to be able to summarize text, and even write some of these books is going to be a big a big thing moving forward. Another transformational thing that's happening in our environment today is the Internet of Things. So interconnected and smart devices, which you see in your daily lives again. So whether it is smart TVs, phones, watches, cameras, homes, smart everything. So it's you see it every day today. And it's not just about connecting 20 billion today, it's going to be about connecting 200 billion in moving forward. And that is going to transform the way we're going to be working, the speed at which we're working. So together with facial recognition and mass personalization that's happening, whether it is, you want to buy something on Myntra to, buy a pair of shoes somewhere, you can do everything online today. So intelligent spaces is what IoT is creating. And this is going to be hugely transformational. And again, we are seeing some of this fast forwarded because of the COVID situation right now, considering how many of us are working from home today. The third technological revolution, is wearable technology. Again, this is something that has pervaded all our lives. Some of us who are, fitness conscious, we also see that, apart from just having Fitbits, it started off with Fitbits, but now you have every possible healthcare device on the watch itself today. You're able to see everything. You're able to, completely monitor your health using some of these technologies. So including smart glasses, right? Google has come out with these smart glasses, which are transforming our lives today. So moving on to the next technological breakthrough that we have, and which is going to be changing our lives again, is big data. So big data is something that all of us who are in technology hear it over and over again, but it's not just about big data, but it's about how you utilize this data in an intelligent way. So we are in a world full of data today, but we have also got intelligent algorithms that are extracting insights and automatically that will give us unprecedented intelligent information for our daily work lives. So this is really transforming how the organizations work today. Whether, again, when you go back to an Amazon or a Netflix or any of these organizations, the way they're able to transform and change the way they work and deliver things and acquire stuff is completely incredible today. The next transformational technology is blockchain. So at IBM, we talked a lot about blockchain technology as we were some of the pioneers about, in this area. There's still a lot of work that needs to be done in this space, but end of the day, this is a super secure way of storing information and validating transactions. This is, again, something that is being used across industries, not just in financial services today, whether it is Bitcoin or, whether it is banks or whether it's supply chains. For instance, one of the largest use cases that we used to use in IBM was Maersk for the shipping and supply chain and transportation. So healthcare, again, is becoming a very huge use case in this this technology. The next technology, which I'm sure all of you are hearing on a day-to-day basis, being in technology, is cloud computing. So cloud computing, again, is transforming our lives about, how not to have, own everything, but being able to put it all on a single, on a different data centers, and being able to be agile about the data and the, all the compute facilities that you have. So this is, again, transforming the way organizations work, think, able to use technologies. You don't have to own things anymore, but be able to have a distributed environment to be able to optimize the way you work. I'm not going to spend too much time on these. If somebody is interested in understanding more about this and want to ask me questions, I'm always available offline to be able to, talk to you more about this. So another very interesting technology that is coming into the fore is extended reality. We are now seeing that the real world extending into the digital world. So with augmented reality and virtual reality, it's really becoming very interesting. So in the augmented reality space, you can actually place objects in the real world, and in the virtual reality space, we are able to immerse ourselves into the digital world. This is, again, changing a huge number of things, from healthcare to, all kinds of things today. The way movies are made, to all kinds of technologies are using virtual reality today. So the next thing, of course, is autonomous vehicles. I think enough has been said about it globally, from Elon Musk to, the great Teslas, to even Maruti is planning to come out with its own, version of the autonomous vehicles. So there is a lot of things happening in this space, and soon this is something which is a very immediate reality. In the next few years, we will see a lot of this. And one of the things that I would like to suggest to all the participants here, particularly the young people in the organization, in still studying, is, there is a couple of videos called The City of Future by Jeff Bezos and by Elon Musk. They talk about how our cities are going to look in future. So that's a very interesting couple of videos that you might want to catch. The next technology which is going to transform the way we live and work is 5G. This 5G is the fifth generation of mobile communication that will give us the speeds and latencies of internet communication on our mobile phones and devices. So this could be as good as the fiber optic networks that we work on in an organization. So we will be able to do this kind of experience this kind of speed and latencies even on our mobile phones and devices. So this definitely will make all other technologies that I was talking about earlier, for instance IoT, it's going to make it a very big it's going to transform our lives for sure.